The following program contains language, images, and/or subject matter that may be objectionable to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Direct from Albany, New York, it's time for the New Media Zone. With your hosts, Ed and Dave. Tonight, a look at this week's new film and DVD releases. And a chance to win free movie tickets with the poster campaign. And now your hosts, Ed and Dave.
Hello and welcome to the Media Zone. Ed and Dave here. Did I say New Media Zone? I did, right?
I don't know.
I'm saying it now. The
Say
New
it.
Media Zone.
How long will it be new?
As long as we do it.
So if we do it 30 years, it's still new?
Yes.
All right. I didn't know new went on like forever. I was only new for a certain period of time. Then it just became old.
It's a new show, you can call it that, but it is called the New Media Zone because there was an old Media Zone. And the main...
I don't know why that's there.
I don't know either. You know what that's from?
What kind of parties are you throwing?
You know what that's from? There's a story behind that.
Uh-oh.
But there is.
I got that for the box because of the little illustration on it.
All right.
Shouldn't we be showing people what it is?
No.
It's not used.
You remember a long time ago?
It's a baby bottle, right?
It's
Yeah, that's what it is.
This is a saline
Uh-huh.
washer,
Uh-huh.
right?
What's it washing, Ed?
Right.
And as you recall, a long time ago, there was a funny way, instructions on how to use that device.
Oh, yes.
And the man was kind of like bent over, getting ready to use it, and that's what I took for the
Yes.
price
I do
chopper.
remember that.
There's a whole long story. If I find the picture, that'll be, well, maybe not.
I do remember that. Yes. I think I was laughing
So
hysterically
I didn't
at
know
that.
the remnants of it were on that chair that's been in there for a long
God,
time.
that's
but
years ago you did that.
That's a long time ago.
All right. Well, anyway, it's the New Media Zone.
This is the special Christmas show,
Oh, very special.
and we have a special guest sitting in with us. It's Roman. You saw him Halloween time.
He was trick-or-treating here.
He was trick-or-treating, but now he's actually live on the set.
So what are you saying?
He wasn't a special effect like we did last
Oh,
time.
you gave it away, Ed. I thought it was real.
So he's here to sit in and learn about television production, or whatever this is.
I was
we
going
do
to say,
here.
this is the place for it.
And he's going to tell us about a film he saw, a good Christmas film. It's Christmas Chronicles.
He saw Christmas Chronicles?
He did. And I didn't know what that was, but it's the Kurt Russell Santa movie. And that-
Oh, that's right. Didn't he play Santa?
yeah.
All right. I didn't see the film, but I saw some. It was on like a Netflix thing or something, wasn't it? Or Amazon,
Yes.
one of them. All right. Yeah, it was not theatrical.
No.
It was a streaming thingamabob.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
So he'll tell us about that because
All right.
apparently he has Netflix. Do you have Netflix, Dave?
I steal the Netflix from my son.
Oh, okay.
I'm on one of his accounts, and I just go on it and watch my Dexter and my, I don't know, Kaminsky Method and some other stuff. Although I will say, I think it's Amazon. Oh, have you seen that Goliath, Ed?
No.
Oh, that Goliath is a good show.
I'm not sure what that's
That's that
about.
Billy Bob Thornton
Okay.
playing some attorney.
I have Prime, so I'll take a look at that.
Red fried potatoes. But that's not the character he plays. Oh, it's a good one, though.
Okay.
Check it out.
Check that out. That's a recommendation. Do you have any new Hallmark Christmas movies to recommend this year?
I don't know the name of it, Ed. It's either Christmas Miracle or Once Upon a Christmas Miracle. Good one. It's a good one. You should watch it. Based on a true story, by the way, about a total stranger who donates part of his liver
Oh.
to a woman who needs it, and they end up getting married.
Oh, no.
True story, Ed.
Yeah, it's true.
And at
I'm
the
like,
end,
Yes.
they show the picture of the actual couple.
Oh, isn't that tough?
He's ugly.
They didn't cast to actual.
It was, well, let's just say the guy who plays him in the Hallmark movie has an abundance of hair, and the guy in real life has nary a fuzz.
Oh, okay. Well, you gotta, pretty them up for
She's very attractive.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I think they made her unattractive in the film,
Wow.
and she's more attractive in real life. It's an interesting collection. He's not ugly. I'm just kidding. He's really not. But they don't look like, there's not even a slight resemblance amongst the true couple and the one. What's a good movie, though? Very touching, Ed. Very touching.
So that's a good one.
Yeah, I like that one.
That's an actual true one, unlike all the made up ones, which is only 3 plot lines.
Right, that's right. There's only 3, and it's just different actors. The Hallmark stable of actors. Lacey Chabert, Candace Cameron Bure, Alicia Witt. I can't name the guys because
interchangeable.
They're very interchangeable. It's all the same people. But yeah, check out the Christmas Miracle one. It's they're all good tear jerkers.
What was the worst one you saw that we always talk about? The Christmas Miracle with the angel woman. None of them were attractive. And...
no, wait a minute. Is this not the one with the bad song in it? Is it?
Yeah.
I haven't watched that in a while. I don't recall the name of it. But Lindy Booth is the actress.
Yeah. Christmas Magic.
Christmas Magic. Yeah, you got it. Very good.
I remember it.
Yeah, it's got a horrible song in it, sung by a guy who's poorly lip syncing it. And he's kind of a frumpy looking dude for her. I don't get why she would be attracted to I guess it takes all sorts, Ed. I mean, on occasion women are attracted to me, which is bizarre.
Right.
But it just didn't seem like a good connection there.
Bad casting.
It was bad casting. But the frumpy guy gets the woman there at the end. She has a choice. At the end, he's like, "Oh, you can choose the earthly plane, or you can stay here and go into the light." She chooses to go with the frump dude.
Okay.
I don't know.
Good message for Christmas.
Yeah, I guess.
We have some new films.
We do?
Not that the one you were just talking about, the True Story, was a new one.
Well, it was.
Well, these are theatrical.
These are theater releases?
Yes.
Oh, all right.
And the first one
is Stan and Ollie. Now, this can't be about Laurel and Hardy. Oh, my God, it is, Ed.
It is there.
Wow, look at that. It stars John C. Reilly, Steve Coogan, and Shirley Henderson. Oh, look at that. Laurel and Hardy, one of the world's greatest comedy teams. By the way, I agree. I think they're a great comedy team. Set out on a variety hall tour of Britain in 1953. Ooh, that's at the very end of their careers, which I believe ended in 56.
Ooh.
Diminished by age and with their golden era as the kings of Hollywood comedy now behind them, they face an uncertain future. The tour becomes a hit, but Stan and Ollie can't quite shake the specter of Laurel and Hardy's past. The long-buried ghosts, coupled with Oliver's failing health, start to threaten their precious partnership. A portrait of the most tender and poignant of creative marriages, they are aware that they may be approaching their swan song, trying to rediscover just how much they mean to each other. Rated PG for language and for smoking.
Smoking now.
Smoking, yes.
Now, this is John C. Reilly, who's a very good actor.
He's playing Oliver Hardy.
And he's in a very fine performance here with the makeup, and he looks like, and then he's in looks like a horrible film we'll be doing immediately after this one.
Now, I don't know, for those of you who don't know the Laurel and Hardy story, there's more to it, but Stan Laurel always called Oliver Hardy Babe. That was his nickname for him. Playing the bumbling buffoon, Stan Laurel, he was actually the brains of the operation. And when Oliver Hardy died, Stan Laurel did not go to his funeral.
Ooh.
And he said Babe would understand.
Oh. Well, didn't one of the Stooges call the other one Babe, or was referred to?
Well, Curly was the youngest, of the brothers, which was Shemp, a.k.a. Sam was his name. Mo, his real name was it depends. Sometimes they say Moses Harry Horowitz. Sometimes they say Harry Moses Horowitz. And Curly was Jerome. He was the youngest one. He was called Babe.
That reminded me, I just wrote it down because we talked about it on the show a couple times ago.
Oh.
But remember I told you that Roman was watching some of the Three Stooges.
Good for you, young man. Three Stooges. Great comedy.
And what reminded me of that was you started singing what's the name of the song?
Like the alphabet song.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You think you could do a duet?
Oh. Do we have to, I don't know, do we do the same part at the same time?
Yeah, try the same part at the same time because I think you both know it pretty well, right?
Well, it's not that hard.
Okay, I can't do it.
It's just B-A-B-B-E-B.
I can't do that.
B-A-B, B-E-B, B-I, Bicky, Bye, B-O-Bo, Bicky, Bye, Bo, B-U, Boo, Bicky, Bye, Bo, Boo. C-A, say, C-E-C, C-I, sicky, si, C-A, say, sicky, si, so, C-U, su, sicky, si, so, su. Ba-ba-da-na, F-A, F-E-E, F-I, ficky, fi, F-I, fo, ficky, fi, fo, F-U, foo, ficky, fi, fo, foo. And it goes on forever.
How many times you have to watch that before you get that down? Because I can't do that.
It doesn't take much, Ed. I'm surprised you don't have it down by now after 2 verses of
I
that.
guess I'll have to watch.
Well, then, then you got Curly playing the spoons, right? And then who was tearing the paper? Was that Larry?
That was Mo.
Mo was tearing the paper? Larry he played, that's right. Larry was a violin player in real life because he got burned by acid as a young child. And in order to strengthen his muscles, they gave him the fiddle to learn to play. So when you see Larry on any episodes playing that, you know what? Do you know your Three Stooges history? Because I know the Three Stooges history. I know it all. You know St. Peter's Hospital by here? Did you ever hear of the St. Peter's Hospital in Albany? Well, we have a hospital, St. Peter's. Curly was in that hospital. Just telling you. He walked with a limp. You know why he walked with a little bit of a limp? Accidentally shot himself in the leg. So they took him to St. Peter's Hospital.
Really?
A little piece of Stooge history for you. They lived, actually, this was before this area was really built up. They lived a little bit south of here, and that was the nearest hospital. Scary that I know this.
Something we learned.
Oh. Marx Brothers.
I don't think you're up on your Marx Brothers, are you?
I know nothing about the Marx Brothers, except there was a Harpo, a Chico, a Zeppo, a Groucho. Who am I missing?
That's all of
I
them.
think that's all.
Is that all?
Mm-hmm.
But what was there? There wasn't. They weren't always all together though.
No.
There was only like 3 at a time, right? Sometimes
Sometimes
4.
it was just Chico and Harpo.
Oh, wow.
Zeppo was kind of left out, I think. He was the straight man. They didn't need him after a while, right?
Harpo didn't talk, right? He just had like a little horn or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
And sometimes he whistled.
Oh, that's right. Yep. All right. What about your Abbott and Costello? You into them at all?
Who's on first?
Yep. There you go. All right.
Third base.
I like it. I like this kid. It's good. It's good. Don't be like my nephew who's into horse racing.
All right, Holmes and Watson. This is mine, Dave.
Okay.
I'm going to do this one. Holmes and Watson.
This is as good as it gets.
Will Ferrell. John C. Reilly again. Now, we just saw him as
Oliver Hardy.
Oliver. Ray Fiennes and Kelly MacDonald. Legendary detective Sherlock Holmes and his partner Dr. Watson return for a comedic take on their classic literary partnership as they use their incredible deductive minds to solve a mystery. Rated PG-13 for crude material, some violence, language, and drug references.
Oh. All right.
Now-
Has Will Ferrell made a good movie?
I can't think of one.
Everyone seems to like that Elf, but I don't know about that one.
I'm going to watch it this year.
You haven't seen it
I
yet.
haven't seen it, no. You
You
like
like it?
Elf? Huh.
I saw it once, and it had moments of moderate humor. But Will Ferrell, to me, I don't know. He's like, I don't know, Ed. It's just, he's like the Bob Dylan of television and film. Bob Dylan is considered a great musician. I don't know why. Will Ferrell's considered a great comedian. I don't know why. Do you?
Don't know why.
Don't know why.
The only thing I liked in him was the head bopping, the Butabi brothers.
Oh, SNL.
Yeah. Now, if you want to see a funny Sherlock Holmes movie, you see, what was that name? The Adventure of Sherlock Holmes' Smarter Brother.
Is that what? That's not Gene Wilder. is
Gene
it?
Wilder. Now, do you like that one, Dave, or you can't remember?
I don't believe I saw that one.
Huh.
Where would I find that? Is that available in your collection of DVDs?
I'll have to
Oh,
look.
come on, you've got 8,000 films. The one you said I should see, you don't have?
We'll take a look at that.
All right.
Yeah, there's some funny stuff. I remember belly laughing
Oh.
at the time.
Oh.
You know, some things in there.
Speaking of belly laughing, did you ever hear of a game called Cards Against Humanity?
Yes.
Oh, that's awful.
It's a bad game.
Oh, have you played it?
No.
Oh, the things I could say which I can't.
Yeah, maybe on the fourth show.
Maybe on the fourth show. Because I played that game
Uh-huh.
with my girlfriend, her 20-year-old daughter, and 21-year-old daughter's boyfriend.
Is it a game that might be uncomfortable?
I was
with the-
mortified
with the toys?
at some of the things that even I wouldn't read.
Huh.
Oh, and then I asked my daughter, "Did you ever hear this game?" "Oh yeah, I play it all the time."
Huh.
What? I don't want to hear that.
I
All
want
right.
to hear them playing Operation.
I'm still on the chutes and ladders. That's as far as I want to go with that.
All right, the next film is Vice, and Roman is going to tackle that one.
Oh, there you go.
And I'm going to start the clip here.
Vice explores the epic story about how bureaucratic Washington insider quietly became the most powerful man in the world as vice president to George W. Bush, reshaping the country and the globe in ways that we still feel today.
Very nicely done. It's rated R, Ed.
Oh, no.
Oh,
It
it's
didn't
rated
say
R.
why that he shouldn't be reading.
For language and some violent images.
Oh, okay. That's all right. That's a typical R. I can't see. You tell me, Dave. Why
Okay.
would you want to go see a movie about Cheney?
People who love history, Ed,
Uh-huh.
would like to see this film. Personally, I don't like to see dramatizations of history. I prefer the documentaries, the factual
Mm-hmm.
information, as opposed to people saying, "I think this is what they said here."
Had the, quite
Oh,
the
yeah.
gut on him there, and I think that's probably he gained the weight there.
Yeah, Christian Bale's not going to live long because he gains ridiculous amounts of weight for roles. Then he loses it, like that boxing film he was in, where he
Uh-huh.
looked like Skeletor, and then he gains more weight. Yeah, he's that heart's gonna give out on him. But he's doing it for the craft, Ed.
Right.
It's for the craft.
Okay, maybe it's a good movie. We'll wait till the tomato scale comes out. That's how we do it
Oh,
today.
is that how we do it? Didn't Cheney shoot some dude in the face or something hunting?
I think that's the main draw for the film, I guess. All right, there we go. Now let's see here. We got 10 minutes left. We want to make sure Roman tells us about the film. We have DVD releases, but that can always go into the next show. Why don't we have Roman talk about the film first?
The Christmas Chronicles.
Oh, what was the plot? What was going on here? We had Santa in this one. What was Santa up to?
So the two kids in the movie, Teddy and Kate, they wanted to catch Santa in the act of putting presents under their tree.
Oh.
Ooh, that's a good idea. I never thought of that.
So Kate woke up from eating all the bad stuff. They went outside and they saw Santa. So they climbed in Santa's sleigh and Santa didn't know.
Uh-oh.
So the sleigh crashed because Katie distracted Santa because she wanted a blanket because she was cold.
Well, that makes sense. You'd be cold, Ed.
Yeah.
In the wintertime, in the open air, because the sleigh is not, it doesn't have a cover on it and no heating.
Yes.
And then he sings the song in jail.
Oh, who's Santa?
Mhm.
Santa's in jail?
Yep.
Oh no.
What's he in jail for?
Crashing the sleigh?
They're driving a red Camaro,
Oh
a red
no.
Dodge.
Oh, Oh, because the sleigh crashed?
Yeah,
Oh.
and they were trying to find his sleigh. I mean his sack of presents and reindeer, because he lost the sack of presents, and the reindeer broke up. Their rings, they
Oh, they got
detached.
separated.
Mhm.
Oh no.
And then Teddy, Teddy steals keys from another guy, and then the car is a red Dodge. It's the red Dodge, so they aren't stealing it because it's already stolen. So we're gonna borrow it and then take it back to the police station. So they used that, and then they had a car chase with the cops.
How many times have you seen this movie?
3.
3? I was gonna say, because if I saw that movie once, I wouldn't remember any of that. I'd remember a few things.
Right.
I have to see a movie 5 or 6 times before it sinks in.
So how was the Santa in that? Pretty good? He did a
Pretty
good job?
Mhm.
Kurt Russell's good.
Yeah.
He does everything well. I like Kurt Russell as an actor, and as a friend.
Is he a personal friend?
Yes, I know. Kurt
Now,
very
because
well.
it's Christmas, I'm going to make a decision here. We're going to hold off the DVD releases till next week.
And the reason for this is?
We should get to the game on Christmas because
We
we might. Yeah, we should. We shouldn't put that off. We have plenty of time on the next show to go over these DVD releases. In fact, because they're set up here, that's what we'll do first on the New Year's show. We're going to do DVD releases from the week before.
Wow, this is exciting.
But now, who's got? I think Roman has got the
The jar
over
down.
there.
Can you get that jar for us right there? I'm gonna have to watch that movie now. What is it on? The Netflix?
Netflix? You
All
have that
I do have that.
by proxy. I
Yeah, I
guess
have
it's-
it by I'm stealing Netflix from my son.
Let's see. Roman will probably turn the numbers, so I shook them up. Do you want to take the number out?
I'll take the number. Oh, well, it's not a number, Ed. It's an entry.
It's the entry
It's the
with
entry with numbers.
With numbers. That's
Here we
right.
go. I want someone I've never heard of before.
That ain't gonna happen.
David Madison, 1 and 2.
Okay, that's nice and close. So Roman is gonna get up and turn over
Number 1 and 2.
number 1 and 2.
Dun, 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 dun. This is very dramatic, Ed.
There it is.
Do we have poppers? We have poppers available.
Poppers
there
are
they are.
here.
Just in case.
Now, is number 2 gonna match number 1? That's what we have to know for Christmas. And we're gonna say no this time. And if you could just turn over all the rest of the numbers so we could see where the matches were.
Ding, ding,
There's a
ding.
match there. Don't forget all new posters for the next new year.
Yeah, but
Not the first couple of weeks. 'cause,
no, you've been saying that for 5 years now.
I just got new ink.
There you go. Oh,
There
so
we
there's
go.
the matches. All right.
So, we still have 5 minutes.
Well,
left.
we got to give the address.
Oh, that's right. Okay. I thought we could sneak those DVD.
We could still
releases.
sneak them in. It doesn't take long to say an address, Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, if you want to enter, it's the MediaZone95@gmail.com. Send your email to MediaZone95@gmail.com. I'll say it again. MediaZone95@gmail.com. 2 numbers for 1 to 6. We take your entry, reveal what's behind the 2 numbers you've given us. If they match, you win 2 free movie passes with a chance to win up to 6 if you write Spin the Wheel, which Mr. Madison did, by the way. But since he didn't win, he doesn't get to spin.
Hopefully, we'll get a wheel spin in within the next couple of weeks.
That's
here.
exciting. I was working on my fingers.
Were you?
The wheel.
Okay.
Yeah, getting them nice and strong. I was using exercises
With the fingers.
with the fingers.
Sometimes I exercise like this with the fingers.
Do you? I do like this.
All right, let's see if. Geez, we should say goodbye and Merry Christmas. I'm going to put these off till next week, Dave. We have a few minutes left, and it's Christmas time.
Okay.
And we just want to wish everybody out there who's watched the Media Zone, the beginning of the year. We were on that, and then it transformed into the new Media Zone. I'm going to say September. Do you remember when it transformed, Dave?
No.
No, somewhere around there, because we're at a new studio and a new location. We figured let's do everything new and just change the name.
Right.
And put a new in front of it.
Really, We're still in a basement.
Don't forget the new digital sign worked out very well, which we're not seeing here in person.
Does it have the moving face?
It doesn't.
No?
Oh, at
smiley
the end,
face?
the
It does,
credits,
okay.
yes.
It doesn't during the show.
No.
Because, I don't watch the show, so I don't know.
You should really watch this.
I don't know.
Oh, that reminds me quickly. We are back on the air in the city of Albany.
What happened there?
Oh, all kinds of controversy. They're on 1301, the
Okay.
same channel everybody else has, except City of Albany has to do their own thing down there, which is why they haven't been on the air for months. Monday at 8:30 we're on.
Ooh, that's prime time, Ed.
It's a good time. Wednesday at 12 noon if you're home for lunch.
Yeah, don't watch the news.
Watch the media.
Don't watch the news. Watch us.
And Friday at 8:30. That's a good time.
Ooh, what are we up against, Ed, on the major networks?
They're trying to do. They moved some of their shows to Friday. I think that means they're on the end of their run.
They're moving their shows to Friday to knock us off. That's what it is, because we dominate.
So if you're, Dave just gave you the address. If you're watching us in the city of Albany, let us know.
Oh,
Crying out loud. And we want to thank Roman for sitting in, doing a fine job on his first television. Well, we'll count this as first.
yeah, this is it.
He made a cameo on the Halloween show.
He can get his SAG card now
I think he can get the
because he
SAG
spoke.
card. Did you have a fun time on your first television? It wasn't bad. Gets in your blood, and then the next thing you know, 30 years later, you're still doing the same thing. Right, Jay?
Please don't do it when you're my age. You
You
got a long way to go yet, so don't worry about it. But yeah, Ed, don't you want? You're wishing everyone a Merry Christmas.
Right. And you too, and come stop by Ollie's for the after Christmas sales, right?
Come stop by Ollie's to watch us do returns all day long
Oh, no.
for all the crap that's broken. What was that, sir?
In the commercial we heard at the end, bring your wallet.
Is that what they say in the Ollie's commercial?
Right from we hear that.
Don't forget your wallet.
Don't forget your wallet.
Oh, I don't see that. Then Ollie must be advertising.
They have a Santa who doesn't sound like Santa.
Oh, no.
It does they do the commercial and he goes, hoo, 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 hoo. I'm like, that's not what Santa says. Is there a trademark on ho, ho, ho?
Oh, good old Ollie's.
Well, enjoy your Christmas, Ed, with your family. And we wish that a nice, happy, healthy Christmas for everyone out there as well.
Yes, we'll see you next. Oh, by the way, we were on Christmas Day. I forgot to mention at the beginning of the show. This actually airs, and it's first airing on Christmas Day.
Wow.
So Merry Christmas to you out there. And next week's show will air on, New Year's Day.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking, it's 7 days, yeah. On New Year's Day. Well, we'll see you next year.